great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
The Chanticleers head coach told me before the game he loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will get first crack at it today. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Long way to go on second down. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. All right, guys, let's talk a little Coastal Carolina. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
The Chanticleers are rolling down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gardner. On the move at the 30. Snags it and he's open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Setting up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they strike first.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good. Seven 0. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Wolves offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. We get our first look in this one at Chauncey Cobb. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Moves the pocket. It's Dickey. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program is...
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The shot that clears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. You couldn't ask for better starting field position. The drive covers 26 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. To the air, it's Dickey. They're all over him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack, even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Great place to start for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Courtney. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the handoff. It's Clay. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Drops back. It's sticky. Lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looks it in. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Sells to run, wants to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, but that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. And back to the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gardner. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. They'll send the back in motion. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gardner. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks? Really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Oh, pressure's coming. He gets away. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose, Holly Rowe. Down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, shot to clear. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Snagged in the middle. It's Little. Really good job. a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Looking to throw, it's Dickey. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snap it to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play fake. Rolls right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got a 1st down. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Washington. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Left side, it's Gardner. Touchdown, Coastal! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Hey, man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the 1st half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
The ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. He'll do it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He's looking downfield to throw. unleashes one. Out wide left, it's Little. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is...
Caught, and he's got room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Makes the catch. It's Gardner. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Chanticleers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return, he's brought down. Not a lot of room to take that one back. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with Baylor taking on the number 9 team, the BYU Cougars.
Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. Nothing went right in that first half in the first quarter of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play. And that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so... Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
With the catch, it's Spencer. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dickey. Look out! On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They give it back to him. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They get to him as he throws. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Running inside, it's Edwards. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Moving to his left. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Right side, it's Gardner. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he gets it away.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
In traffic, it's Alexander. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Plows his way ahead. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the shot that clears had this offense rolling. Trying to get the corner. The option, the keeper, gives it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Buying time to his right. Out wide right, it's English. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The shot that clears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. And the shot to clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Success.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Left side is Alexander. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The shot that clears, trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. On the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option. Confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So the 16-play drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Clay. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And after that run, there is a... Still down on the field. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Spencer. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
3rd and 4. To the air, it's Dickey. He'll throw it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeps it himself. The pitch. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Finds the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Caught behind the line. It's English. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Moves to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And the shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right side, it's Lawrence. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Trying to slip through and pick it up. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The shot that clears, pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Jackson gonna throw it. They're all over him. Gets rid of it.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's got him this time.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. Looking for the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the shot that clears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. 2nd and long here. Snaps it in the shotgun. Still looking. On the move, he fires. Picked off to stop the threat. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Spencer. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Murray. Got the 1st down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down immediately.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Looking to pass. It's Rivers. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. All the way back to the 15. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Turning it on.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. 1st down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just
picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Took it all the way back to the house.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Jackson will throw. Time to take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And here we go, final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his target. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. This is what an elite